I'm about to say something that may just break the internet. Well, at least the crypto part of it. Guys, I had an epiphany last night, and I have discovered the key to crypto adoption. It's how we're going to do it. And the answer is HEX. Let's get it. I'm not a financial advisor. Welcome to Ben Armstrong Crypto X. Don't just trade crypto, experience it. Guys, today I want to talk to you guys about HEX and PULSECHAIN. And I want to talk to you guys about why I believe it's the key to crypto adoption. And I want people to understand this is not a clickbait video. This is not hyperbole. I'm going to demonstrate to you guys very quickly and very easily that the HEX and PULSECHAIN communities, specifically the HEX community because it's older, they are the roadmap for crypto adoption. Let me explain this to you guys. And I know there might be some people from the HEX community that are a little skeptical of me making this bold of a statement. And there's people I'm sure from outside that are saying, he's just saying this because the HEX people seem to like him. This is why he's saying this. No, guys, I'm not. Cassie and I had a conversation last night. And let me tell you, it was very fascinating. Let me explain to you what we're doing with Bitcoin, okay? And at the end of this video, by the way, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to join with us in what I'm going to be calling the HEX Coalition. So stay tuned for that, obviously. But, you know, the conversation we were having is centered around what we're trying to do with Bitcoin, which is force crypto adoption on people, right, in a friendly way. So the point is, we're creating a wallet. We are creating a platform, a dashboard is what we call it, that's going to allow people to onboard into crypto in an easy way. Of course, we have many other things we're doing. Public awareness. We have what we call the 4 pillars. We have public awareness, which is getting the word out about crypto. Policies and regulation, which is, you know, like assisting. We were to assist Richard, what's going on with the SEC in some way. It fits policies and regulation because what's going on with the SEC, obviously, determines regulation. We also have crypto education. I think this is a big part, by the way, where the HEX people... I think HEX may have the best educators in the entire space. I believe that. I'm going to explain why that's provable, okay? And then our 4th pillar is fair and transparent crypto media, because that's really important. But we can talk about that another time. Now, that's what we want to do with adoption. But how do you do it? Well, we got to onboard people. If we aren't onboarding people, we're just giving messages out there, right? Well, you know, what we're trying to do for the general public is what HEX has already done within their own community. I want you guys to think about this for a minute. Let's talk about the problem with crypto adoption right now. The problem with crypto adoption is the learning curve. You can get people interested in kind of the ideas of crypto, right? Decentralization, store of value, being against fiat, you know, anti-TradFi, the whole thing. You can get people interested in those arguments. They can logically see things. But one of the reasons why people have a hard time understanding crypto, because they're just buying it on Coinbase and letting it sit there, they're not using it, okay? And so that's the problem with crypto adoption, is actually getting people to use these chains. That is this world, this idealistic world that we all want, and we're trying to figure out if everybody else wants it. We think that they do, they just don't know it yet. And so here, let's think now. So that's the problem with crypto adoption, okay? And you could really say that you have a lot of people that are very intelligent that are in crypto, right? You have a lot of people that are extremely degenerate that are in crypto because they're just looking for gains. But, you know, the problem right now with crypto adoption, along with what I said, is it's like the average person just doesn't get it, and the average person just doesn't know how to use it. Well, it's funny, isn't it? I've met a lot of communities. I've been to a lot of conferences. And I've met a lot of HEX people. I've never been to a HEX conference. We'll be going to the PULSECHAIN conference, March 6th through 9th. Super excited about that. Going to be at all the events. Can't wait to hang out with you guys. Cassie will be there with me. I don't know if I'll bring the truck or not. Actually, I will tell you. Cassie will be in the truck. But the point is we're going to have fun with these people. But I've met several of the HEX kids. Okay, hung out with Richard. I like Richard. But I've hung out with a lot of the other people. And this is what I'll tell you. What I've discovered, and I know every person is going to fit this qualification. The HEX people are about as normal as anybody else out there. They're not super nerdy. They're not super techie. Of course, you do have some people that fit that. And I would really describe most of the HEX people that I have met, especially earlier on, blue collar people. They're blue collar, normal people. You got grandmas in that community, okay? You got people across every race, every, all 43 genders, I think. How many ever those are. I think we got people, I don't know, maybe we don't. So maybe that's the thing, is maybe there's only 2 genders in HEX, I don't know. I digress, I'm making jokes here. But the point is these are very normal people, but they're blue collar people. I think of a lot of people that I've met, they come across as middle class to lower middle class. And certainly I met some super degens, in other places, economically. But my point is this, the people that we're trying to reach in crypto, to bring in, somehow the HEX community found a way to reach those people. And none of us, that's why we're all so stupefied, why it did so well. Like, why is this, God, guys, why is crypto adoption not happening? Why is everybody just putting money in the stupid HEX thing over here? God, right? Do you guys see? And I gotta say, I feel like for a lot of you, this may be the first time that you actually feel like you're being heard. Because what I believe, and I've said very clearly, is HEX is kind of almost the original DeFi. I think there was maybe something before that. But that's why it was so confusing for me in the beginning, because I'd never used DeFi before. And trying to learn how to stake my HEX and use the platform. I can't remember what the platform was. When HEX, I can't remember what it was. But the point is I did use it, and I did stake my HEX, and I did cash it out at some point. After the big payday, big day, whatever it was called. You guys know that were around. So I paid a little bit of attention to it, but I guess it's just like finally we're seeing each other. I think we're seeing each other, and we're understanding the big picture here. And so I'm excited to see where this is going to go. And guys, here's what I really want. Okay, what I really want is, let me tell you who I want on the Mount Rushmore of crypto. Okay, here is the Mount Rushmore of crypto adoption. Okay, I want it to be me, Michael Saylor, Elon, and I don't know who else. Satoshi. Satoshi goes up there, right? That's what I want. And I think that if we all do this right, okay, if we actually join forces here, and we actually onboard people into crypto successfully, and not everyone we're going to onboard into HEX and PULSECHAIN, guys. Not everyone, okay? There are going to be some people that's not their cup of tea. They prefer something else, and that's okay. We've got to be open to those ideas. But certainly, as we move into the education phase of Bitcoin, I'm going to want a lot of people from the HEX community to come help us make some educational videos. And certainly, there will be a whole section in our academy we're going to create. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to get the old one back. I should get the old one back. And then we're going to turn it free. But I digress. The whole thing is that we're going to start creating a platform for education. And there will be an entire section dedicated to HEX and the HEX community as well. But I'd really be looking for some HEX educators to take some of the principles that they've learned through, whether it's developing on HEX or using HEX or, staking it, whatever the case may be, those principles, and maybe apply them in more of a broad sense. Like, this is what staking looks like. You could use it as an example. But we're not there yet. We're not ready to start making those videos. But the point is I know the value and the educational level of a lot of people who are in the HEX community. You guys have had more experience with DeFi than almost anybody in crypto. It's just true. Facts. Guys, one big thing about HEX is staking. As you guys know, staking is cool. But maybe stake is even better. I mean the meat. But there's another stake that's even better than the meat. If you don't like to put meat in your mouth all the time, maybe you're a vegan, you can try stake. That's right, guys. S-T-A-K-E. I have a tattoo under here. But I'm wearing a hoodie because it's kind of cold. But listen, look, is the world's largest social casino. You can play games, have fun, meet friends, talk to dealers, all kinds of stuff. Buy some gold coins. Create your account today. QR code on the screen. Link in the description. So I hope you guys come join our Discord. We've got a link down below in the description for you guys. We'll put it at the top. Come join. We're eventually going to be having different levels for members, for my YouTube membership. I'm also, if you guys want me to do this, by the way, I'm thinking about doing a members only dedicated HEX stream. It'd probably be VIP and up, so it'd be like $5 a month you pay. It's basically, you know, a cup of coffee, right? But anyways, we might do some stuff like that. I'm not 100% dedicated to that. We are going to have individual channels in the server for the different YouTube membership levels, and I'm sure we'll have an only Bitcoin one, and we'll some trading ones. We'll figure it out as we go. But the important thing is that we're going to be doing that, and we want the HEX community to come join us there. So we're going to drop that link below. We're just starting it today, the entire Discord server, but we are also going to be starting the HEX Coalition today. So super excited about it. I'm not looking right now. Everybody don't message me right now and say, hey, I want to join and help. Best thing you do is just join the Discord server right now. And then we're going to have more strategic and tangible steps for you guys to do and stuff. You guys are going to have access. I'll be in the Discord server. Not every day, but most days I'm going to try to be in there. So at least a little bit. So all right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you could, do me a favor, hit the like button. It really helps us. It's how we keep the lights on. Be blessed.